It all started one morning just like any other. I woke up, reached for my phone, and before I even realized it, my entire mood, my entire day was being controlled. Not by me, but by the algorithm. You see, I didn't notice it at first. The algorithm told me what videos to watch, what news to read, what music to listen to, even what clothes I should buy next. Every tap, every scroll, every like was a breadcrumb I was leaving, and it was learning, studying me, shaping me. At first it felt like magic, didn't it? It was so convenient. Netflix knew exactly what movie I wanted to see. TikTok knew my sense of humor better than my best friend. Instagram showed me what was beautiful, what was cool, what was desirable. Life felt easy, maybe a little too easy. Slowly, this uneasy feeling started to creep in. I began to realize that something was off. My thoughts didn't feel entirely like my own anymore. When I opened my phone in the morning, it wasn't me deciding what to see, it was them, an invisible force, powered by millions of lines of code, quietly whispering, "This is who you are." And for a while, I believed it. So, I decided to run an experiment. I started liking random posts, things that were completely outside my usual bubble. I liked posts about vintage trucks, philosophy quotes, cats doing cat things, even country music, which I never listened to. And do you know what happened? Within 2 days, my feed was completely transformed. It was like stepping into a new world, a new personality. The algorithm didn't care who I really was. It just followed the data I gave it. That's when it hit me like a ton of bricks. If the algorithm could change my feed so easily, how much had it already changed me, without me even noticing? How many of my opinions, my tastes, my desires were actually just echoes from the digital chamber it had built around me? I remember sitting in a coffee shop one afternoon, just scrolling, when I looked up and saw something that stopped me in my tracks. Everyone around me was on their phone, their faces illuminated by that same familiar glow. But it wasn't just the light, it was the sameness of it all. It's different faces, same glow. Different lives, same patterns. We were all living in these perfectly tailored, personalized realities. This wasn't one internet anymore. It was billions of tiny digital cages. But in the scariest part, we were the ones building them, one click at a time. A few weeks later, I decided to do something drastic. I went completely offline for 24 hours. No TikTok, no YouTube recommendations, no Instagram feed. Just me and my own thoughts. At first it was terrifying. Silence was heavy, almost suffocating. I kept reaching for my phone out of habit, not knowing what to do without something telling me what's next, what's interesting, what's important. But then, something incredible happened. I started thinking again, truly thinking. My mind, free from the constant stream of content, started to wander. I went for a walk and actually looked at the trees, the sky, the people passing by. The world felt bigger, more unpredictable, more real. It was like my senses were waking up from a long sleep. That day I had a profound realization. The algorithm isn't evil. It's not some malicious entity trying to control us. It's just a mirror. A powerful, incredibly efficient mirror that shows us exactly what we feed it. If we feed it anger, it reflects back a world full of rage. If we feed it fear, it gives us a reality steeped in panic. But what if we feed it curiosity? What if we feed it kindness or a desire to learn? Maybe, just maybe, it can reflect back wisdom. Now I live differently. I still use my phone, of course. I'm not a hermit, but I'm in the driver's seat. I decide what I watch. I actively search for things I want to know, rather than passively consuming what I'm told to know. I post when I have something to share, not when I think it will perform well for the algorithm. And you know what's crazy? Ever since I stopped chasing the algorithm, ever since I stopped trying to please it, I started finding myself again. The real me, not the data-driven version of me. Because maybe the real question isn't, what does the algorithm know about me? But rather, what do I know about myself? Without it, every choice we make online, every tap, every view, every share, becomes a data point in someone's system. But what that system can never fully capture is the beautifully complex human behind the screen, the feelings, the dreams, the random, chaotic, illogical sparks of creativity and emotion. That's what makes us different from the code. That's our superpower. So next time you open your phone, just take a second and ask yourself, are you deciding, or is the algorithm deciding for you? Thanks so much for watching and thinking about this with me. If this resonated with you, I'd love it if you'd hit that like button and subscribe for more conversations like this. See you in the next one.